Hello everyone, in today's video we'll talk about some mistakes to avoid in Honkai Star Rail. If you just start the game, there is some mistake you can make, and this to make your life a little bit better. So the first one is the beginner banner. So the beginner banner, which has a 50 ball guaranteed 5 star, has a really dirty trick in it, and that is in the 50 ball you guaranteed of 5 star. But the problem, if you get a 5 star early, you they will still told you that you will get a 5 star when you reach 50, but you won't. It's just a 1 5 star in the whole 50. You can get it if you are lucky, but it's a really low chance. So if you get your 5 star early in that banner, you can just put the rest of your balls here, at least to raise your pitch a little bit. The second thing is the trailblaze power, which is this thing here. So this trailblaze power, you need to spend it before it reach 180 to not miss up from XP or anything you farm with it, and the XP to level up your account, which is this one, trailblaze XP, and also to not miss anything here. You can farm anything which is valuable in the start of the game. The relics not right now, to be honest, but you might just farm them to level up some relics, especially the HP ones. They are kind of valuable. We will talk about that later. uh, and do your bosses if you reach the level for them. You do your bosses. They are you got 3 bosses weekly. You need these materials to level up your talents for the characters. So do them as you need. You will need them for your characters, so see what you need and farm them. And as we are talking about these materials, uh, this is an old trick from Genshin, but don't level everyone. You want to get the materials to level every character in this game early. So you need to focus on the character you will spend your time with. So uh, choose a 4 character as your main team and the other 4 as your secondary team, because in the Forgotten Hall you will need 2 teams after a little bit, and the advanced stages, so you will need 2 teams to level up, but at least start with a 1 team to level up, and try to cover all the elements in the game from the quantum if you got this free character. But you maybe don't level up this character because she's not that good. She's too RNG, to be honest. If you got Sushang, level her up. She's really good as a physical DPS. Uh, Hercha, not that good, but good just for farming. But I don't think you should level her up early game. She's not valuable for you. You can use her from the support from someone else, or you can use Himiko for the farm. So try to focus on other characters first. You got Natasha. You're only healer if you didn't get Bailu. Uh, but she do the job. If you got her HP high, she will do the job. March the 7th also really good for the shield. Try to focus on the defense because she skill out of defense in her talents. The MC, which has also some defense capability, but I really don't know how to use him yet, so we will talk about that in another time. And focus in characters you will need the 5 star you will get in your early 50 ball. Probably he will be good, so level him up, and don't forget to level up your races, this talent here. But you don't need to level up every one of them. So like Natasha, you don't really need to level up her basic attacks. Most parts you won't use it, and even if you use it, you are not expecting big damage from that. But characters like Celia or Clara, they most of their talents are valuable, so level them up. Same for March. Let's level up this one here. As we're talking, this just unlocked. But try to focus on the talents you will need. Just read them if it's a talent or ultimate or whatever it is, and level up what you need. But now let's talk about another thing. As we said earlier, you will need every element in the game to break at least the shields. Maybe not the imaginary, because Welch the only character now for that type, but you will they will release another character for that type for star or whatever it is. So you will get it eventually, but it's not needed right now. So even if it's really a lot of enemies has imaginary weaknesses, but what you have to do, Welch is the only character. If you have Welch, then you are lucky, build him and use him. But at least you will need to cover the other characters, the other elements. You have March or Bella for the freeze. They are really good for it. Support and also break the shields. You have Natasha for the physical. You have Asta for the fire. She's very good in multi-target and single target. If you have a single target that has a weakness to fire, then she's really good. She hits him like 5 times, which break a lot of his shield. And when you are in a case of a lot of enemies, you have her talent, which is this one, that should give you attack for uh, every enemy it hits. She's really good for that. But at the very least, for electricity also, you don't need to really focus on Serval. She's not that amazing in the bosses, which is the main problem for this game, which is the only hard content in the game. Most parts you won't really need her. I level her up for some cheesy ways to destroy some machines which has the electric weakness, but for the most part I don't really use that. Dang Hyun for the wind. There is really not much wind weakness enemies in the game. So, but if you don't have any other DPS, you can build Dang Hyun. Also, he's really good for the single damage as a 4-star. And now for the simulated universe. So in here in the simulated universe, you have a weekly reset, which is this point. Every week you get to level up this thing and get all the rewards in here every week. So you will get some crystals, star jades, and some balls for the regular banner. And the most important thing is this one, this ticket for Hertz shop, and this one to level up your skills for the characters. And if you got ace tickets from Hertha, you can get a 5-star Litecoin, which are very good. You get this for the hunt or the other characters, so you need them to buy this after getting each of them. And don't buy this star rail pass for now. At least get a copy of every weapon, then try to get this, but they are not as valuable as the other things. But if you have of course, if you have all the 5-star weapons, something like that, if you're well in the game, that's up for you. And as we are in the shops, let's talk about another shop, which is the exchange shop. In this one here, try not to buy these passes for now, because I think it's really way valuable to get a 5-star Litecoin for the character you like, which are really good here. Or at least if you really need a 4-star character and you don't have it, you can get it from here also after a little bit. And but this one you need to get them every month. They reset every month, and you can get them if you wish in the game easily. You can get them every month. You get 5 of those and 5 of the regular ones. The last thing to talk about are the I mean I forgot one thing to talk about, and this is the you can condense this trailblaze power to these. If you don't have time to spend them or something, you can uh, create these immersifiers. But the problem is you can spend them just in the simulated universe to get this relics. And as we talk about the relics, the last thing to talk about is here, of course, the relics. uh, don't farm them for the stats for now. You won't get some amazing ones from the start of the game. As you can see, they are not really something. But after a little bit, after reaching level 50 and the word level 3, you will start to get them. So just wait until then to start farming them. But you can do some cheesy things for the game for now, at least. For me, I just level up Natasha's relics really high, the HP ones. I just level the HP ones really high to get her a lot of HP and so he a lot of healing, because I struggle a lot in War 3 in the simulated universe. But by doing this, uh, I was able to clear it. So you can just do some cheesy thing like this for your DPS. You really need to upgrade the crit one, which is this for me, this crit rate one, at least to to be able to crit sometimes. The attack ones, especially the gloves, the hands, they are, because they give you base attacks. And now in the game you really need base attacks more than attack percentage, because you don't have a lot of attack as a base. So you need a base attack more than you need attack percentage for now. And also upgrade these hats, because the HP is still valuable in the game. Because as I said earlier, I struggled a lot when I had low HPs for the characters in the simulated universe War 3. Gibarto just one shot one my characters and every one of them die, besides Natasha, which has a lot of HP back then, but for the rest they just get one shot. So try to level up the HP ones for every character, at least to get a decent amount of HP to not get one shotted. And for characters like Master 7 from the preservation class, you just need the defense. So try to raise the defense ones. uh, if you got some defense one, tries to raise them, you get this free I still use this free one which they give us. So I didn't really farm anything for her. I just use this, but it's doing it for me for now at least. So just do some cheesy thing to start to do the story, to level up, to do some simulated universe. Don't try to beat War 6 by a weekend or something like that. And the last thing to say, don't rush in the game. Take your time. It's just a game. Have fun with it. Don't try to beat the Forgotten Hall in a week, or unlocking the resetting thing. Okay, you will unlock, even if you unlock them and start getting some, I mean, uh, forgotten crystals every week. They are not that much, and are they even worth your time that much to grind in the game? And maybe stop having fun in the game. So take the game slowly, have fun, and see you in another video. Subscribe and put a like if you like it. Peace.